want you to say with me right now, implementation. Say it on the video right now, implementation, all right? We're going to talk about a very vital, a very important number. The most important number, I would say, that it's going to be in your life. What is that number? I'm glad you asked. That number is 25. 25%. See, 25%, the reason it's so important, the reason I stress it so much in this video is because that is a quarter, a piece of 100. And as we know, 100 is whole, 100 is complete. People talking about keeping it 100. They talk about giving what your 100, giving 100% in a task. They talk about these things, but what some people fail to realize is that you have 4 25s that make 100. You have 4 25% that make 100%. And life is composed of 100% of 4 quarters. In seasons, we have spring, summer, winter, fall. In the sports arena, we have the first, second, third, and fourth quarter. Even in the business arena, we have the first, second, and third, and fourth quarter. Life honors and life loves quarterly living. So in order to give 100%, in order to do that what you want to do, whatever it is, be it from the professional world, be it from the sports world, be it from education, from your relationships, from your friendships, everything that you have in this life, you want to give 100%, right? Because you always are striving to be better. I know you're striving to be better because you're watching this video, right? So when implementing something, the first 3 quarters, that's going to be the easiest quarter, I like to say. It's the easiest quarter because you haven't experienced any failures. You haven't experienced any losses. You haven't had any triumphs. You haven't had any success. You just have a blank area. You have a blank canvas. The world is yours and everything in it, and nobody has knocked you down. Nobody has said no to your dream. Nobody has said no to your vision. You haven't achieved any status yet. You haven't not achieved any status yet. You're just going forth with a blank sheet of paper, and it's just you and your dream, you and your idea, you and that which you want set out that you want to do, right? So the first 3 quarters are easy. It's easy. Like, let's be honest here. It's easy. Everybody can do the first 3 quarters. But what the differential factor is the 4th quarter. Like, we as society, we as a world, we stress that the 4th quarter is so important. We love 4th quarter stories. We love 4th quarter stories. We love Michael Jordan. He got it done in the 4th quarter. He made the last shot. Kobe Bryant, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady. The list goes on and on of people that we love to see accomplish things in the 4th quarter. And it's no different from what we see in the work world. When people get it done, they're down to their last minute. They're down to the last second. Their bills were due yesterday. That's past the 4th quarter, right? You had your job, your employer, and said that you needed this done yesterday. They need this done in the next minute, the next hour. And you're in the 4th quarter. Some people crumble, but I'm going to tell you how. I'm going to show you. I'm going to teach you how that you can push past that 4th quarter, how you can terminate the 4th quarter, how you can finish it with all you got and give it and complete it, and you can be clutch just like the greats, right? So are you ready? Are you ready to learn how to complete that 4th quarter, right? Write this down. You have to turn up in order for things to turn out the way you want them to be, right? You have to turn up in order for things to turn out the way you want them to be. So, like I said before, the first 3 quarters were easy. You got it done. You just moved through it smoothly. It was no problem. It was no trials. You had some setbacks, but like I said before, you didn't have any setbacks before you started. But now you're in the 3rd quarter and you're going into the 4th quarter and people have knocked you down. You've experienced some triumphs. You said, oh, I didn't know it was going to be like this. I didn't know I was going to have extra money for this project. I didn't know I was going to have to spend this much time on this project. I didn't know I was going to have to input this much thinking into this. I didn't plan for this. I don't know if I'm ready for this. Well, my friend, guess what? See, you have to come back and center yourself and say, what did I give in those 3 quarters that I can do in the 4th quarter? Everything that you gave in the 3rd quarter goes into the 4th quarter, but more. Right? And if you put more into it, if you turn up in order for things to turn out the way you want them to be, you will complete the 4th quarter with brilliance, with excellence, and you will come through and you will finish it. You will finish the job. You will finish the project, right? You'll have your boss smiling. You will complete the task. You will do it, and there's nothing better than completing that what you set out to do. That is one of the greatest feelings in the world. So, like I said before, turn up in order for things to turn out the way you want them to be. I'm Michael Pittman II.